Hey, I'm live, everybody. Hey, it's Numerical Lion. How are you? I'm in my car, and I thought I'd give you a taste of the political theater that is really more like comedy, really, than anything else. Let's do that. All right, let's go there. Let's do this. Let's show you that. It's the Unite for America rally with Vice President Kamala Harris, and we're gonna play this.
Airball 2024, let's go! Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom.
So notice all the females. There's a lot of females in this. I have nothing against females. Just notice it. United for America. What is the gematria on that? You're probably wondering. And I'll tell you. What was it again? Unite for America. Look at Unite for America. So also Oprah Winfrey or Oprah, also with that 77. Look, Unite for America 77. And then Oprah 77. So that's why it's called Unite for America. Let's go back to this. No, where is it? Hosted by Oprah Winfrey.
Tonight, we're calling on people from across our great country fired up for Vice President Kamala Harris. After an electrifying Democratic National Convention, Kamala Harris raised record-breaking campaign donations, became a viral sensation, and then the world watched her step into her power and dominate that debate.
You're not running against Joe Biden, you're running against me.
In an unprecedented surge, grassroots coalitions have organized a tidal wave of support.
Black women, were you in the meeting last night?
44,000 black women meet Kamala. She raised a ton of money in a short amount of time.
It all started the night Kamala Harris announced her candidacy. Advocacy.
Text Fearless. Let's look up Fearless, the gematria of that, just for fun. And win with black women. Oops. So win with black women. Interesting. And then Fearless. Text Fearless. Interesting. So let's go back to this. Not this. This win with black women. So far we've seen pretty much nothing but females. We saw a couple guys, maybe, here and there. But obviously we got the first woman president. The first woman president. Are you excited? She's the female Obama. So, we're going to make history again. That's it's just so historic. It's so historic. That's what we're running on. It's so funny. All right. Oops. Let's go back to this. Where is it? Where is it? Where? Oh, where? So Unite for America rally, you can check it out if you want to. It's really sickening to watch because it's one long infomercial. Total long infomercial. I can't even find it. Where'd it go? I don't even know. This must be it. Here we go. See that old lady? Said she's a Swiftie. And I saw a yard sign today here in Vermont, or I think in New Hampshire. Cat ladies vote. What the heck? Wow! Look at the Eagles. Look at that. Looking kind of drunk here. All right, look, we come back to where this is taking at the pillars. Iconic set here. Interesting floor. Is it like a little pyramid on top? I don't know if it's sloped or anything, but we definitely have. And then she's wearing orange. And I saw some Oakland County, Michigan is the header there. Let's go see the gematria of that. So Oakland County. Got the references to 33, got the 48, and then we got Michigan. Oh, look at that number. That's a number of treachery and deception. And this is a prime number, 347, the 69th prime number. Interesting. So basically, that's a number of Saturn. Got 220. So interesting. They got a reason for flashing everything, I guess. Let's go back to that if you can find it. There we go. Look how she's got her hands. All these people are giving her a standing ovation. That black guy doesn't look very happy. Is he security? I don't know. Look at these faces here. Doesn't look that happy. A couple of them do. So you got all these people on a Zoom call as well. So it's like fractured little mirrors. What the heck was that? She starts singing "Unite for America." Farmington Hills. And then she motions. So let's look at the gematria of Farmington Hills. Uh, Farmington Hills. Okay. This is a propaganda number, Farmington Hills. Just doing the 4 base ciphers in case you're wondering. Just looking at it really quick. Propaganda. What this is, really. Also the 48. We saw the 48 before, 177. So interesting. Very interesting. Let's go back. Wow, look what she did there when before she some sort of signal. Go back here. So see what she's doing with her hands? People don't do this naturally. This is a signal, a sign. And then she did that. I care. Does she really care? Deep her hands deeply. Our country. So at 33, at 3:30, talk about grassroots, people powered movement, right? People three, they love that number. People powered movement. People powered movement. Interesting. Can't really say anything about it, but people power, they've been trying to talk about this. It's people power, right? And how great is that? Power of the people. Well, is actually what they're talking about. They're talking to themselves, really. Let's go back to Unite for America. A unifying force. It's unleashing a unifying force. And looks up. Hope and joy rising. And she uses her hands and a bunch of women behind her. I see a single man, all women. And we got Asian women, black women, white women. She looks Latino, redhead here, redhead there. We have all women. Do you think it's arbitrary that that decision was decided? No, obviously. Everything's framed. She's wearing orange. Orange is 33. We got the gay vote, but there's mostly women. We're seeing, okay, here's a man here. There's a man there. Mostly women, though, and we have different types of women. She looks kind of Chinese, but she's black. She might be Latino. The word joy. Why are they talking about joy? Right? Why in Patria's name joy? Special about joy. Well, 50. I don't really see anything offhand, but 13's. I don't know. I can't see the significance right now, but they do talk about it. Joy rising. Did say that term. Joy rising. Can't see anything really. That's a baseball love number. But let's go back to for American vice president, right? Today, or ritual number, a new day, hope. Obama was big on hope, right? She's the what's that? She's the female Obama. Female Obama. All right, let's go back to this Trump prop. Did you see the hand signs? Kamala for everybody. You can feel it. She's like in, look at that. This is a temple. She's trying to get some vibration going. You can feel it. You can feel it. She's standing on the circle. This is a ceremony, right? Let's look at the gematria of you can feel it. She says it. You can feel it. Oops. You can feel it. It's like a God number. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it. Interesting. You can feel it. So let's go back to this. You hear it? Oh my God. So this is just sickening. Point out the celebs. And all these guys are just these woke celebs. If you ever like to be, Kamala, it's like, you know how these actors really are. And yet people support their movies, don't support them. They're scoundrels, in my opinion. But it's all about celebrity. Like, what is the point of this, right? It's just like, it's all a bunch of celebrity for this infomercial starring Meryl Streep, right? Starring. Why do you want to join us tonight? Listen to what he said. Smiling from ear, he hasn't felt as much joy and optimism in a campaign for so long. Are you guys kidding me? You got to be kidding me. Sense of optimism squash the cynicism, right? That's what we're talking. Brian, I think it's spelled with a Y. Brian Cranston. Yeah, he's got that interesting numbers here. Um, Optimism, right? He was talking about optimism. Bring back the optimism, squash. Bring back the optimism. Right? All seeing eye. Bring back the optimism. Squash the cynicism. What do you mean? Of the last 4 years of Biden Harris? What are you talking about? Cynicism. Oh, look at that. Yeah. All right. Let's go back to this. Let's go back. Bryan Cranston. I think he's going to be a terrific president. Wow. What a statement. What a statement. What is based on? I mean, hasn't she been the vice president the past 3.5, 4 years? Isn't that the case? Good Lord. Weeping in the streets twice. Some weeping in the streets. Chris Rock, who's sellout, obviously. Let's go back to this this infomercial, basically. So Oprah does a pretty good impression of Chris Rock. Does an impression. I have always been a fan of Kamala. Listen to this. He wrote her a check when she was running for district attorney. A long time. It's the celebrity endorsement. It's what you do to sell something. They're trying to sell Kamala, and they got all these celebrities selling her, right? I've been writing her checks for a long time. Wow. I want to bring my daughters to the White House to meet this black woman president. Wow. We're making history again. Like, this is, listen to what Oprah said. She said, that's a reason. So you can bring your black daughters to see the president because you're a celebrity, you have that access, but that's a reason to vote for her. We're making history. You gonna stand in the way of history? That's a reason. They say it 3 times. That's a oops. Rock 47. That's a reason. That's a reason. Of course, this letter associated with the N word, and this is like order out of chaos numbers. That's a reason. He says it twice, and then sorry, he says it twice. That's a reason. That's a reason. That's a reason. Anyway, very funny. Let's go back to this. It's so hilarious. I swear to God, I was cracking up before watching this. All right, let's go back to Chris Rock. Reason to vote for her, so you can take your daughters to the White House, a role model. I think she would make a great president. Based on what? He's ready to turn the page. From what? She's in the administration right now. She's the vice president. All the hate and the negativity has got to stop. And she's going to put a stop to it. Ah! Yeah, we're so sick of the negativity. And it's only coming from Donald Trump. That's it. He's the only one who's doing it. Ben Stiller, this guy. What? Incredible speech. It's all about energy, right? Optimism. From stop Trump to go Kamala. Hear what she's about. What is she about? What did she say she was about at that convention? Ah, with the kids. Why are you talking about your daughter's reproductive rights? Standing up for yeah. All right, so she did a little incantation there, and then she said she's ready to turn the page. Look what she did. Turn the page. What is turn the page? So let's turn the page. Can't even find it. Oh, here we go. Turn the page. Look at that. Turn the page. He's got 54 reverse and forward. Interesting. There's another one that was 54. What was it? I don't know what happened to it. Oh well. Anyway, let's go back to this. I don't know. ain't never seen nothing like this before. He's a billionaire talking slang, right? Oprah Winfrey. Jotaka Edie. What a name. Jotaka. Damn, look at that. Yeah, all right. That's cool. Just a coincidence, probably. Gather in our joy. Hey, let's gather in our joy. It's too boring. Anyway, I'm gonna go to when Kamala comes out. They talk to all these celebrities. It's really disgusting. I don't want to subject you to that. But let's get to Kamala here. He's the main. So I believe she comes at 2 and right around 24:31. You see her. Freedom. She comes out to that song. Where'd it go? There we go. All right. It's like she's high. He's just very relaxed and like, I just want to thank. Look at that neck. She got like a reptile neck. This is America. So soft and sweet. This was no doubt a rehearsed line. This is America. Her feet are kind of turned in a little bit. She has friends. She has a group of friends. She's wearing black too, and she's been wearing black a lot, or that's dark blue. Into her usual thing. Yeah, right there. Huh? Pointing fingers at each other. The reaction on the crowd. Yeah, you can't argue with any of that, and it's very soft. She's a woman. Strength of who we are as Americans. But it's finally some men. There's a guy. There's another one. Neighbor. She puts her hand up. Interesting. She's quoting. Her fault, she said. I don't know if you heard that. It kind of broke up, but about the people. It's about the people, right? Remember what I told you before about people or the people? Either way, it's 33. It's about the people. She seems so relaxed and folksy, very warm. So much that exhausting. Why does she have her hands in the air? Powerful forces. The hands were up. And when she said divide, her hands came apart. She started it. It's your fault. She say that. She started it. She started it. Theater. It's your fault. She also says, see, all of this is scripted. Oh, it's your fault. These are all pretty impressive numbers. Of course, it's 33, 137, the 33rd prime. It's your fault. She points her finger. Kamala Harris. Unite for America rally is actually the real Unite for America. Interesting. All right, let's go back to this very organizing works. Why is this of organizing works? Organizing works. Organizing works. Organizing works. Organizing works. At 206 for 26, 199, 46 prime. Interesting. Back. We're gonna go back, 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 back. A veil dropped. What's she talking about? A veil dropped. Stepped into your power. Interesting. Dropped. The veil dropped. You stepped into your power. Stepped into your power. They said it before this too. Stepped into your power. President 110. Anyway, interesting. Stepped into your power. How ghetto can you be? Wow. Man, let's look at that thing that she does. Organically, I'm sure it was organically. One guy wearing a cowboy hat. They had to show that. Or, did it? To you. Let's be honest now. She did that little shuffle. She went back and then forward. And Oprah looks a little quizzical. I actually have to. Are you okay? And she's like, Are you okay? Running out of. Are you okay? That's why she's asking it. It's a nod to their Saturnian god. Also, because and on Oprah, you got to have the 42, right? Are you okay? Not whether you're a Democrat or Republican, but are you okay? It makes the way she talks, you can't remember what the freaking question was, right? You upon the ideals of which we were founded, the importance of freedom, like hope. It's this nebulous concept, and of course, it equals 30. The importance of independence, freedom, independence, and dignity. Um, independence. Oops. Um, inde- independence, dignity. These are all words we're using, right? Can mean whatever you want it to mean: murder, death, killing, or whatever. Look at her face. Speak vaguely. What are values? We're not going to really define them, but it's our core values, right? It's our values. What are these values? What are the values? What are the values? What are the values? Wait, what am I looking at? Oh, okay. I'm good. So, what are the values? Values. I don't know. All right. I'm going to do a little more of this, but I have to. The idea. Remember, Joe Biden said that a lot? The idea. Oh, who you beat down. And then she says, come on, just like Joe Biden. The strength of a leader is, she always says this too. The real measure of the strength of a leader lift up, not who you beat down. She's not saying anything you can disagree with, really. But if you knew the track record of her and the party that she's in, you'd be like, what the fuck? What the holy fuck? We're going to talk about Springfield and Ohio. Why? Because this was a mistake that, well, maybe not, because it's just all theater, that the Haitians are eating pets and stuff like that. And whether it's true or not, for the average voter, it just sounds crazy. Like Trump is really out there and crazy and this and that. And it deflects the whole issue of migration, legal, undocumented, people, or whatever you want to call them, because now it's how it's spoken about, and it can be seen as racist or, I don't know, evil. Don't talk about that shit. Why is he doing that anyway? Not that I care. But I really don't. Let's go back to Kamala. Where is she? Kamala. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're going to hear from Justin. Why? So, Justin, a black man in Michigan. Oh, he wants specific steps. This is what politicians do when they give themselves time. That's a wonderful and important question. She had to know that this question was coming. She, right? So sweet, and she give her time to think, right? You know my background. Why can't we just answer the question? Why don't we talk about her background? Because her style of talking. She was the elected attorney general. Oh, this is not a theoretical. Okay. She's going to continue with her resume. So, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? So, she's not going to talk about what she's going to do. We're going to go back and tell you what happened. Isn't her whole thing about not going back? How come she's always going back? We're not going back. We're not going back, right? What is that? Not going back. Right? 79, murder number 56 prime. We're not going back. That's her thing. That's what she likes to talk about, that we're not going back. Okay, she's going to talk about the security bill that happened. He asked her, what can they do now? She's talking about what Congress did supposedly recently. Bill. Those border agents are working around the clock. Didn't she and Joe Biden say that the border agents were racist because supposedly whipping the people at the border? things like aren't there records for illegal undocumented people coming across the border? Aren't there records being set? Anyway, go back to it. 33 minutes. Oh, now she's going to talk about fentanyl. It's like she was never even close to the White House before this. Oh, would have been part of the solution. What has she done? She didn't done shit. She put away a bunch of people in California for smoking marijuana. She was the vice president, didn't do anything. She was the border czar. What did she do as vice president? What record of hers is there to run on? Ah, oh, answer the question. All she's going to do, but as president has wide powers to stem. They could have done it a long time ago. They could have made some executive order, but she's saying it has to be an act of Congress, and it's totally not true. All right, I gotta go. Thanks, everyone. And hopefully the quality was good. It probably wasn't, but oh well. Bye, everyone.